Hi, Curslings. Today we're talking about the Dougherty Dozen because Alicia has once again falsely struck my channel, as well as Snarky Bish and another creator named Jordy.
A content creator that we cover on this channel. This certain content creator enjoys grocery shopping. They enjoy buying large amounts of things at grocery stores, and in the past, we have enjoyed watching this person grocery shop. We have, had fun time with it. We have had some commentary, but I can imagine that commentary did not come across as so sweet, kind, fun, and lighthearted that we treat it on over here to the person that it was targeted at.
This will be the second time that this has happened to me. The first being last September, right after I released this video about N leaving the Dougherty's home, which also included a recap of the Biomom saga. The second time occurred Monday morning on Memorial Day, a few days after this video came out, where I brought up the Biomom in relation to the Mother's Day letter that Dee wrote for Alicia. I was then hit again this morning, and I would also come to learn that I wasn't the only one. Although I will say that I still find it interesting that both notifications were timestamped 4:10 a.m. and 5:08 a.m. Eastern Standard, around the time that Alicia Dougherty claims to get up and start her day.
I have not done my hair yet. I have been horrible about getting up when my 4 o'clock alarm goes off. I've been sleeping until 5 o'clock.
Weird. Now, in both instances, the videos struck were seemingly random. Videos that I'd posted months previously and that seemed to have nothing to do with anything. The sort of copyright claim that one could write off as accidental. A mistake. The fault of YouTube's silly copyright bots scraping the algorithm for potential ID matches, and then someone choosing to take action by clicking some boxes without thinking, which was a similar situation in September. An old video of mine was hit, the Dad Challenge podcast also claimed to be hit, as well as another creator who, in DMs with Alicia Dougherty, was told that it was an accident. It seemed like the bots had gone wild with their false claims. Just a silly misunderstanding and nothing more. Cursed editor here. After speaking with several creators, I was reminded that Alicia Dougherty and her management company are still culpable for these copyright claims, especially malicious ones. They are legally responsible for reviewing any and all content before they choose to strike it with copyright. So by doing this through Content ID without verifying beforehand if it is actually breaking copyright law, Alicia Dougherty and Sun & Sky Management are putting the Dougherty Dozen's YouTube channel at risk, as YouTube will take large creators down for this. So yeah, not great, not great. Get your fucking shit together, Alicia. In fact, my video about that strike even pissed Auntie Lauren off, the Dougherty Dozen's mod, who DM'd one of my friends to call me, quote, classless for not getting in touch with Alicia Dougherty directly to resolve the issue, even though the email provided was for Alicia's management company, the impotent Sun & Sky Entertainment, who in September invoked their legal team to, quote, discuss it with me, which they never did, by the way, adding that Sun & Sky Entertainment would continue to uphold their clients' rights. Now, obviously, I emailed Sun & Sky about this current batch of strikes, and they placed all of the blame onto the Content ID tool. And what's infuriating about that is that it still takes a human being to choose to make those claims. They don't just happen. You, a human being, have to do it, meaning that either they did not bother to determine whether the content that was automatically ID'd by Google's bots were actually breaking copyright law and were not considered fair use or fair dealing, or they are intentionally abusing this tool. Now, Jordy reports that he was struck 12 times. In fact, he's not even able to upload to his main channel right now.
Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back for another video. Thank you for joining me on this channel. This is actually the only channel that I'm able to upload to at the moment, so we're gonna get into why that is.
Snarky Bish also says that she has been hit multiple times and currently fears losing her channel.
Yes, so this week's award goes to Alicia Dougherty. You've probably guessed why from the thumbnail and the title of the video, but this bitch, this copyright struck me again. She's done it before a long time ago, but this time she's done it on multiple videos, and I feel like she's going to do it again. So I am a bit worried about the future of my channel. So could you do me a favour and subscribe to my second channel that I'm going to make? I'll put the details on screen and I'll link it in the pinned comments. I've now got 2 copyright strikes on my channel. One's from the baby reindeer video from Netflix, which rightfully so, I hold my hands up to that one. But if I get a third one, they're going to delete me channel.
She's also unsure if she wants to appeal these strikes, as that requires providing Alicia Dougherty and Sun and Sky with your full docs, your home address, your full name, your phone number, everything. And so far, I have been hit 3 times. I have appealed 2 out of those 3 strikes so far. And I also reached out to Sun and Sky and even to Alicia Dougherty directly to have it resolved, burning my Instagram sock account that I made after she blocked me for trolling her. So there you go. I have now contacted Alicia Dougherty directly, lest I be deemed classless once more by Lauren. Heck, if I need to break out the good china and my silver flatware, I will. I'll even lay out the lace tablecloth, whatever it takes. But for real, the fact that Sun and Sky are being uncooperative is frustrating, to say the least. And my first appeal has already been bounced back as, we're not sure, by YouTube, meaning that I may actually be going to court now with Alicia Dougherty over a satirical short where I made it seem like I was dancing with her instead of her husband Josh. Baloney! Which is a ridiculous hill to die on, so okay, let's do it. Let's go, I guess. Let's go. Oh my god. Worse, I'm not even entirely sure that Alicia Dougherty is aware that this is occurring, or at least she wasn't. I'm sure she knows now, as my DM to her remains unaccepted and unread, which I fully expected. In the meantime, I've asked Sun and Sky to retract the claims, but I'm not confident that they will.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
So I guess we're going to court. I'm looking forward to wasting the court's time over a shirt that earned maybe $2 in revenue, if that. Alicia, if you want, I can just send you a toonie by Canada Post if that's what it takes for you to just... Now, I'm sure Sun and Sky's legal team would argue the principle of it, that it's her content and I used it without permission, but it's not like my channel or the others that have been targeted are majorly profiting from transforming her content into satirical works or for the purposes of commentary, which is exactly what all of our channels do. Because we're not. At least I'm not. I sure as hell can't buy a Tesla with my YouTube earnings currently. Honestly, this reminds me of the lawsuit between Lauren the Mortician and several smaller TikTok creators, where Lauren and her lawyer, Jeanette Braun, tried to copyright claim commentary and even screenshots of Lauren's comments, going so far as to call a fake wellness check on one creator, Caffeinated Kitty, which is super unethical and just a dick move. You can imagine how that went for Lauren the Mortician's public image. But what I find especially egregious about all of this is that this latest batch of strikes seem to be angled at only smaller creators, as far as I know, DCP hasn't been hit. So far, only creators under 20,000 subscribers have been struck falsely by Alicia Dougherty and or Sun and Sky Entertainment. Odd. My guess is because commentary around Alicia Dougherty has picked back up, after a lull last summer when Macauline Ballinger was the viral topic du jour, followed by Ruby Frankie. And while other creators like Radiant Brit and Amy Robinson have moved on to the greener pastures of drama in general, us little channels continue to thrive, filling a niche that still has reasonable demand for content, which is commentary about the Dougherty Dozen. So I guess the ball is in Alicia Dougherty's court. Pun intended. Does she really want to sue me and Jordy? Is this her way of saying she wants to dance with me for real? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, that's it for me. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see if Alicia Dougherty will pull a Jessica Kent or not. But hey, if that happens, you can trust and believe that I will be making so much noise that Alicia Dougherty will very much regret ever going through with this. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!